polls are open for just under 2 hours here. It is another election day in Wisconsin. The spring primary, abortion rights, election laws, gay rights, collective bargaining. Those are all cases with big implications that could be brought before Wisconsin's High Court after the April general election.
But today in the primary election, voters will narrow the candidate pool for Wisconsin Supreme Court from 4 to 2. Despite their political ideologies, the top 2 candidates chosen today will advance to the general election in April.
We do have team primary election coverage for you, starting with NBC 15's Elizabeth Wattis, who is live outside the Wisconsin Supreme Court chambers with more on what the Supreme Court election means for the state of Wisconsin.
Yeah, John Maria, this race here for Wisconsin Supreme Court is really unmatched in what it could mean for policy change in the Badger State, this purple state here. Now, we know right now this High Court leans conservative with a 4-3 majority, but in this election cycle, that could flip. The court could start leaning liberal for the first time since 2008. Now let's get to the candidates, the 4 running for this one spot. 2 liberals, 2 conservatives, with Dane County Judge Everett Mitchell and Milwaukee County Judge Janet Protasiewicz leaning left, and the 2 right-leaning, Waukesha County Judge Jennifer Dorow and former Supreme Court Justice Dan Kelly. Now the seat the 4 hopefuls are looking to fill is being vacated by a retiring conservative justice. Now let's get to a little bit of campaign spending. So in this particular race, the candidate that has raised the most money is Judge Janet Protasiewicz with $2.3 million. That's actually the most in the history of any state Supreme Court justice here in Wisconsin. Now, the candidate that spent just below her a fraction of that $2.3 million is Judge Jennifer Dorow, coming in at more than $750,000. Reporting live right outside the Supreme Court, Elizabeth Wattis, NBC 15 News.